Hello, everyone. Happy Music Monday. Thanks for joining us
Hello.
here. Hi,
Thank
we
you
have
very
Sean
much
with
for having
us.
us.
Yeah, from Devoted Fusion. Make sure you hit all those like and subscribes and all that fun stuff. And make sure you check out devotedfusion.com and do the same for them. Cool. All right, so how you doing?
Good, not too bad. How's everything with you, Annie?
Great. And you're tuning in
Excellent.
close by in the Long Island area, correct?
The very, very close by, both of our bands, of course, in Long Island. So
Nice.
it's a very, very good thing.
Nice. And
Just
you
just
and you
really good
have
to
a
see
new
the Long Island music scene coming back. That's a really good thing.
yeah. And you have a new single out.
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
Would you like to
Rush Through
explain yourself?
Time. Yes, Rush Through Time is the new single. We just released that on last Tuesday. And so far, we got tremendously good feedback on it. It is a progressive metal single. For those of you that love Symphony X, Tool, Dream Theater, Mastodon, any kind of progressive metal or any kind of, regular hard rock or metal for that matter, I think this is the single for you. It's definitely worth checking out. It is up now on our website. It's available on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, which is the first official song of ours that is on Pandora. That was a
Nice.
very, very hard rigmarole to go through. But
Yes, it sure is.
thank goodness it is on there. It
Yeah.
took so long for us to finally get something on there. So I
It
think
took
this
us
is
like
the right
over a year to
direction.
get one of our albums on Pandora.
Hmm.
They have a lengthy process.
They really do, but you know
Yeah.
what? I think the beneficial factor was us having CD Baby because that's what we use to distribute our music.
Yeah.
So they distribute to pretty much all of the sites. They
Everything.
they
Yeah.
have a whole freaking list of things, and that includes Pandora. But that is through submission, so that's why it's difficult to sometimes get on Pandora. So I
Yeah.
think the fact that it's on there really means a good sign for us. So I think it's a step in the right direction. People are loving it so far, so it's really good.
Awesome. Very cool. And
Hmm.
when and where did you record?
So we recorded this in Westfall Studios in
Okay,
Long
cool.
Island. So yeah, Anthony Lapardo, Ray Marte,
Mm-hmm.
terrific engineers. They did a phenomenal job. We did work with them back in 2018 as well when we did our single Redemption. This time we did a full album of 8 songs, and everything turned out really well. And I think the best part about it is that we took all the time in the world just to get everything ready because
Right.
I think the downfall or the downside of it, which of course was not in any way our fault, was the COVID pandemic.
What? It
That of
wasn't?
course, no, it was.
There was a rumor. No, no,
Go
don't
ahead.
start a
There was
rumor
a
like that. That's
rumor.
not good. That's not a good rumor to spread. No.
No, no, no. But that was, but what I was trying to say was there was so many holdups that um
Yeah.
that kind of delayed the process. That being one of them. We had one of our band members injured at one point, um, and of course he was not able to play his instrument for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Scheduling was also an issue, but you know what? We didn't let that be a factor. We kept everything in a positive matter, and we did the recording. The matter is that it's done, and we actually release this at a really good time. So that's what really helps out with this.
Awesome.
I was going to talk a little bit more about the song, actually, if that's all right.
Sure. I just want to give a quick hello to our chat on the side here. If anyone has questions, we've got Rory coming in with a Twitch Roarbot raid.
Roarbot raid.
There's a raid coming on here. So hello to everyone. We got Fluff Cup, hello, and we're gonna talk about candy. Well, don't worry, we'll get to it. I know Halloween was yesterday, so we'll chat about that. But yeah, let us what you got about your new song.
Yeah, so Rush Through Time, as I mentioned before, is a progressive metal single. It's out now pretty much anywhere, so you'd be able to find it. The one thing I wanted to talk about was the whole meaning behind it.
Mm-hmm.
This is a song that kind of explains that if you were given an ability like a superpower at all, it could be literally anything in the world, right? But what if you were given the ability to travel back in time? Would you do it or would you not do it, Annie?
I mean,
there's no right or wrong answer.
Sounds fun. I mean, I guess if you could, what can you get back?
That's the thing. This is a concept album, Hill Valley 88, which in this case, Rush Through Time is the first single off of the album. This is going to be a concept album. So Rush Through Time is the start of it.
How far back?
You never know. you could go back, but we don't know how far back.
Can you pick?
You could pick. Maybe.
Okay.
It's possible. But the important thing about it is that that song, Rush Through Time, kind of explains what would happen as you're going back in time.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the start of the album, and then the rest of the album kind of explains a story more or less about what happened, what creates a change in the past. Maybe you wanted to create that change purposely to see a better future, but that ends up being a difficult task in getting back to the present, because now all of a sudden you change the past in past time, and that messes up the whole scheduling
timeline.
The whole timeline. That's exactly what this story is about. And it actually is you would know this, Annie, but it actually refers very closely to a specific movie that we were
Would it be
talking about.
Endgame? Would it be
No,
Endgame
it
or
would
is it
not be.
Flash?
It is not the Flash. It is not Endgame. Very close though.
Is it a Marvel movie?
It was not a Marvel movie. We actually had a discussion a long while back. I think I was joining you guys on a Zoom thing with Jimmy and Frank from Craven Strange and a few other people. Back to the Future.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So very similar story to that, and a few other. Yeah, I mean the Flash kind of resembles that a bit. A few other things I was thinking about was I think there was a scene in Family Guy where Brian Griffin was like drawing on the board about the past timeline or something like that. So a couple other references to that. But the thing is with this album, nothing is quoted from the movies. All of this was completely original. All this was just written originally from the top of my head. I never even thought about quoting the movie,
have you watched the new Loki series?
I did not watch that. No, I heard it was really good, but I did not get a chance to watch that.
But they talk a lot about how traveling through different timelines, and if that messes up things or it creates another timeline, and then now you're in alternate dimensions.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of alternate dimensions, Mel knows about these.
Wait. So she joined it at the time we were talking about alternate dimensions?
Yeah. You don't have ears? Your ears don't work? Can you talk? You can't talk? Hello?
No.
Hello, Mel?
Hello, Mel.
You can't hear? Oh. There she goes. See, it was another dimension.
Went to an altered dimension. There you go.
And Rory says time travel is her obsession.
And time travel, of course, is one of the songs on our album, which is...
Oh, good.
ironically enough, mentioned. Um, oh my goodness, it just
Nice.
it just led to a nice moment. Yes. So
Right.
so yeah, it basically talks about that and the fact that if we change the past, it's just going to make things worse. So the last song in the album, "Lessons Learned," is kind of a way to say, this really shouldn't be done. Just go with the present, and you'll be fine in the future. You just work your way up in life, no matter what. So
Nice.
the album releases in January, but I figured I'd give you an input on what the album's about in
Where
case anyone is interested in pre-ordering the album right now if they wanted to. So,
nice. Very
oh,
cool.
and I also wanted to say that CDs are here, so you can pre-order them, and on the day of the release, I will be able to ship these, but these are exactly what they look like. I don't know if
Cool.
you can see the glare is kind of funny, so yeah, that
Oh,
doesn't work. So, um, but you can kind
nice.
of tell that it has that nice glow to it.
Very cool.
It's very very nice, and you see the back cover has the song titles, time travel is right there. Um, Time Travel is actually my drummer's least favorite song. I just wanted to point that out there, but it means that he's done the most amount of work on that song. It's actually a really tough song on drums, I can admit. So it's a heck of a work of art. Fulton Hobbs is the person who did the album artwork for us.
Cool.
So he is also on the Instagram as well. So
He's on the Instagrams.
he is
Nice.
on the Instagrams. I don't know if he's anywhere else, but but that's as close
Very
as I
cool.
can get with it.
Do you know him, or is it someone you hired because you saw their work and
No,
liked him?
I don't formally know him, but he is from uh, I'm probably gonna be wrong, but probably from Australia. Um,
Cool.
but he is a really really good graphic artist. He does
Nice.
a lot of the graphic work online. So as you could
Cool.
tell, it was
Did you find
graphic
him
artwork.
like on Instagram or through like a
It was
website
just
you
on Instagram. Yeah, I was just
That's how we
searching
found
through.
our artist as well. We were looking for a female comic artist to do all of our album artwork, and I was searching hashtags on Instagram and
Yeah,
found
that's
the
pretty much
girl.
the way to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Because that's like your new way of finding things is just by hashtags and all
Yeah.
that fun stuff. I mean,
Hmm.
who the heck uses Google search anymore? Oh my goodness. But yeah. Yeah, really good stuff. We started working with this album. I started songwriting back in 2017. It was actually before we picked up our bassist Jack DeJacomo. So
Nice.
we started off writing me and drummer Steve on that, and now here we are with an album that we can finally talk about. So
And are you
after all
going
these
to
years,
put out another single before the release, or are you just doing like the one and then?
yes. So we have another single releasing on YouTube only.
Okay,
That
cool.
releasing on this Friday, November 5th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That
Nice.
song is the next song after Rush Through Time. It's called Devotion. And this is a song where kind of explains the setting of what's happening. So like I said, Rush Through Time is where we travel back in time,
Hmm.
and Devotion is the setting of the place in which we love. Like we could literally, if we wanted to go to like the 70s or 80s or whatnot, we would probably love it. We've always had that, or at least at one point in our lives, I would think, you know, we would want to live back in, you know, the 80s for one day just to see what it was like. You
Hmm.
know,
Nice.
Me being a '90s born kid, of course, you know.
Oh, we got another funk in a dimension.
We got
Hello?
another funky try.
Oh, there you are.
You see that works. When I make her laugh, it means she's on.
We said, yeah, we were talking about the alternate dimensions, and then you came on and then got out, and then,
I heard
And
like
then it
that's what
created an altered dimension.
and
I heard you guys talking about another dimension, and then as soon as you put me in, the sound cut out. So
and then Rory says the veil was not thin enough to let Mel through.
no, apparently not.
Perfect.
But we were talking about Devoted Fusion's new single, which is about time travel and Back to the Future themed.
Awesome.
And the question was,
Are all the songs at 88 beats per minute?
Oh, that would be or
88
double that
beats per minute. That actually happens on one of our songs.
Yes.
on purpose.
It's very close. It's very close to 88, but I'll give you credit. It's like rounded up to 90.
No, my
not gonna
chat's
tell you
not
what's
working
open.
either. What's
Now your
going
chat's
on
not
here?
working. Yeah, you're not allowed.
I'm definitely in another
Oh.
dimension.
I think if you log in late, you only see what's currently happening. I don't know if you see what previously happened.
It's not even giving me the box for like the other
Oh,
chat.
you're really in another
I
dimension.
don't know what's
thought
happening.
With YouTube, that it would give you everything if it's a premiere. I don't know how it works with other sites at all.
Usually, everything on the side here is from everything.
Oh, I think I just got it.
Woohoo!
Well,
I'm
that
clicking
was
everything.
Yeah, that was through the thingy.
Is anyone alive out there?
Yeah, I just keep restarting things, plugging in, plugging out,
Is anyone here?
clicking all the buttons. It's like when you play video games. Well, me at least, you know. You just smash.
Mhm.
I'm a button smasher.
Well,
How about you? When you play video games, are you a button smasher or are you a strategic gamer?
I am not a button smasher.
I'm a button smasher.
Especially fighting
Button
games.
smasher.
I'm only good at games where I could just like aggressively hit buttons.
Yes.
Like the Lego games on PlayStation are really good because you're just smashing Legos the whole time, and I'm like, this is perfect. I love it. But if it's like
you
a strategic,
could also do it in Super Smash.
that's true. Like those types
Brothers.
of games. Yeah,
I didn't finish it. Brothers.
I knew what you were saying.
Good. I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, I still
Everyone
have a
got mad at me
GameCube.
playing like Mortal Kombat and stuff because I would win, but I didn't know what I was doing.
Are you like zipping something?
I
Is
heard
anyone-
fart noises.
Is it
I
these
don't-
rubbing against my zipper?
Yes.
That's
Oh.
probably it.
All right, let's
Zip up or unzip.
how's that?
Don't wiggle. You can't. If you can't wiggle.
Can't go halfway down. It's like all the way down.
We had a question earlier about where's the candy, but I figured since it was just Halloween, what's everyone's favorite candy? Let's do
Ooh.
that.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm not
Candy?
a candy person,
How about chocolate?
But chocolate is candy, right?
Well,
Chocolate
some
is
people
candy.
consider it.
It's a salad.
If anything, if any kind of candy, I would say Kit Kat.
Ooh, yummy.
Have you had the dark chocolate
No,
Kit Kats? Because those are great.
I have not had those. I just have like the regular ones. But
Yeah.
Speaking of Annie, tell us about these dark chocolate Oreos.
Oh, I
I'm
got
dying to try
them.
them now.
Actually, like
fried
Bruce
Oreos.
is sitting right next to them and hasn't even touched them. The cookies have been sitting on the couch,
What a good boy.
and he doesn't even go near them, which is great. But oh my god, yeah, they're delicious. Dark chocolate Oreos. Even my mother loved them. So I
Is she
had
not
left.
usually an Oreo person?
She never had, buys Oreos and I
Right.
haven't had them in so long, and I saw dark chocolate Oreos. Was like, okay, that's what I have to get. And they're delicious. I gotta say.
So, what do you guys like better, golden Oreos or the chocolate Oreos? you ever tried the gold
They have gold
vanilla?
Oreos.
Yeah.
They have so many
I
Oreos.
mean,
it's like
I'm
out of
not
control.
I love
shocked.
them.
They, Oreo's been going crazy with flavors. I did
They
not
have like
know
a
about
whole.
the golden one. But
They need a whole aisle at
Yeah.
supermarkets now. Maybe we
What
should
I would
do an
love-
Oreo test.
Yes. What I would love is if they did a golden Oreo cookie. So it's like the vanilla flavor instead of chocolate flavored cookie, but then dark chocolate filling. That would be my favorite.
Ooh.
I should write an email to Oreo.
Tweet
at
them.
Yeah.
Tweet them.
what if I mean, I'm pretty sure it's out now. What if there's a pistachio flavored?
Oh, that would be good.
Interesting.
That would be
I've
good.
seen carrot cake flavored.
Yeah.
And birthday
Carrot
cake flavored. I never tried them, but I've seen them.
Not too bad.
Apparently, Mel, chocolate is a mammal.
I want to know where you
Hopefully it's
found that
not furry.
information.
What?
I said, hopefully it's
Where
not a
was
furry
that
one.
the information? How is it a mammal? I want to know the source.
It's alive.
It's alive.
It's alive. Oh no, it's in my body.
So on last week's chat, we were talking about our favorite mammals. So
Oh really?
now I guess Oreos have become mammals.
I guess they really are alive.
That would have been a
I gotta
great.
stop eating them now.
That would have been a great answer. What's your favorite mammal? Oreos.
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 Oh man.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Do you need a Heimlich?
I actually
Don't
was
choke on the
randomly watching a
Oreos.
video. I was pretending to give myself the Heimlich. I was just watching a video of some kid giving some other kid a Heimlich and like saved his life.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
He did good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So did you guys go
Did I make you cry?
trick or treating at all?
I wanted to.
Did you
but
take
I
Bruce
just
trick or
didn't have-
treating?
I know. I've been wanting to take Bruce trick or treating. Can we go today? Be like, can we have your leftover candy?
There you go. We'll take him around to the pet store. And,
Yeah.
to all the pet stores and see if they have any like leftover clearance Halloween treats.
He knows, like at like PetSmart or whatever, when you go to the to check out, the people always give the dogs a treat. He knows, and he'll just sit. He'll walk behind their counter and sit behind them and look. At them. I'm like, I'm sorry. He knows that you guys have treats. I'm just like, get out of there. Like, he'll just like go behind the counter, like in their space, and just sit down. Like, can I have some?
He's the new employee, the dog.
Yeah,
getting the
I work here
treats.
now. Give me.
It's good he knows to
I
sit.
got a name tag. It says Wolf.
Oh, Nutter Butter cookies.
Ooh, those are good.
Oh,
Yeah.
very
Do they make
nice.
peanut butter Oreos? Like peanut butter and chocolate? I mean, that would make sense.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do. Yeah.
I'm not
that
eating
seems
that
common.
one. I hate peanut butter.
I
Blech.
used to like peanut butter as a kid. Now it's like
You got peanut buttered out.
I got too. I think I got a little too peanut buttered out. That's all.
Yeah.
Jam or jelly?
What's the difference?
Jelly
They're-
has no like real fruit in it. It's just like a gelatinous goop.
I didn't know. Well, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Now we lost
Well-
your face.
Well, I was gonna say jam because you can
Oh.
jam.
oh.
Oh. What
But
Or preserves.
preserves. That's the way to go.
Is
That's
that
the real stuff.
different than jam? It's
Yeah.
thicker.
I don't know if it's the.
Hmm.
All right, let's look up the exact thing. I believe preserves is like a more
you're
natural.
gonna use Google search for it, aren't you?
Is that bad?
I don't know.
She's gonna-
Wait,
Google's my best
I don't
friend.
think Mel was I don't think Mel was here when we were talking about search engines. I think.
Was I here when we talked about search engines?
Yeah,
You were in
no,
the
we
other
were
dimension.
talking about hashtags. And
I
how the
know, I'm just kidding,
hashtags were doing so much better than Google searches.
Well, I guess not for questions. Like you question, like if you were to go on Instagram, hashtag what is a preserve?
You most likely would find something, I would
Yeah.
think.
Hashtag
Okay, here we
jelly.
go. Preserves have bigger pieces of fruit in it,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's
like
thicker,
actual chunks of fruit.
chunky.
Yeah.
I'll say preserves.
You like the chunks?
Oh yeah.
That escalated quickly.
Let's see how
That
many
was a
times
good-
we can make Annie cry tonight.
That was good. She said chunks. I like it chunky.
Chunky.
Chunky. Oh, there's a very good new cookie place by me called Chonky Cookies,
Oh,
and it's delicious.
not once bitten.
No,
That's good.
yeah, there's a new donut place by Mel's that is called Once Bitten Donuts.
I don't know where it is. I just remember seeing a thing for it. I was like,
I
I don't
went
want a
there.
once bitten donut. I don't
I mean,
want
it was
that.
delicious. It's things you shouldn't eat. Like,
But like, that's
because
a terrible
you eat it
name.
once and then
Yeah.
you're done with it.
or you
Like on
just
the
want
logo,
one
it has
bite.
a bite taken out of it, and it says once bitten. Like, I don't want a secondhand
It's like,
donut.
yeah, no, you don't want that second bit because you don't know what it's
Yeah.
gonna be like.
Do you have a
Point.
Do you have a favorite donut?
Vanilla frosted.
All right.
I'm gonna Mel's
Boston
cream. Yes, got
Boston
it.
cream.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want a donut. All right, so we're gonna get donuts and Oreos, and
Yeah.
but it's past Halloween. How are we gonna do this now?
Donut
I
taste
know.
test? You want to say hi?
Oh,
Say hi.
wait, did the cat just fart?
I
No.
think she hit the
I
zipper.
think it's on my
Oh,
Well,
okay.
her hand
That's
is like
probably what it is. Yeah.
her hand is on the wire. Ooh, there we go.
What's
Yeah,
your
it just sounds
cat's
like
name?
she's farting.
What are
Whiskey.
you doing?
Whiskey.
Yep.
Whiskey in the jar, but she's not in the jar.
Nope, she's in the hoodie.
Lame
Playing with the
Metallica
zipper.
reference.
There we go.
Boomy.
Okay, bye. Oh, what are we barking at?
Someone just knock. I feel like no one's able to knock at my door.
The zipper
Bruce.
is very crinkly. What's going
Bruce,
on here?
okay. Stand down. We're good.
Stand down. Stand down.
He's sitting on the couch, just like,
At attention.
yeah, he's at attention, but now he just went and laid down. He's like, all right, no intruders. We're good. I hope no one's knocking at the door, but that would be an odd thing.
It would be a very odd thing this time of night because
Yeah,
even
especially
if someone
that I
did knock
live in a
at my
basement
door,
and-
I would just, say, nah, screw them.
especially that my door is not accessible to the public.
It's got a restricted sign on the front.
Yeah, someone would have to go through another door to get to this door, and then that would be an issue.
And then you create a maze. Wonderful.
Yeah,
And you enter the other dimension.
yeah, exactly.
The altered dimension.
The alternate dimension. Yeah. So in I guess was it Endgame, they explained that if you were that you should not go by the Back to the Future rules to change the future or change the past, go back to the past to change the future.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you cause another timeline to break off.
Right.
But then you could go back and put it back, and then it takes away that timeline, maybe. There's all these theories.
It's so funny that, the only thing I was thinking about was the story of this. So I got completely confused with everything that you just said.
It's all confusing.
That's
You
how
go
you get
back
the
in
kids after
time, you go
future.
forward, future, then you
Yeah.
go back to present, then you go future. Then, I don't know.
Then you see your past self and your future self, and
Yeah.
then there's all these
Yeah,
skewed tangents.
and then you confuse yourself even more.
Mhm. So speaking of confusing,
Uh-huh.
have you noticed in the past few years there's never any shaving cream, silly string, or eggs or anything anywhere? Like no trace of Halloween happening the next day.
Is everything gone already?
Because
Anything,
everyone
anything.
takes down their decorations.
No, like do kids not use silly string anymore? Like when we were younger, it was like it was everywhere. I mean, the streets were demolished the day after. There was toilet paper, trees everywhere, silly string fights, and shaving cream, and now it's like clean, spotless.
Yeah. Kids used to
You
throw
know what?
toilet
It's like it's
paper all
great to
over the
not be
place.
throwing eggs at people's houses and whatnot, but like silly
Yeah,
string.
now it doesn't happen. You don't really see that.
I want to say,
At least here in Long Island, you don't
yeah.
really see it. But
People have a lot of cameras now on their house. I think maybe that might be part of it.
Well, it wasn't just the houses. It was like we used to have silly string
Cars.
fights. No, like with each other.
Fights, yeah.
We would spray it on each other, like on our friends, and
Yeah.
we'd cover each other in silly string.
I
Like,
haven't
do they
seen
even sell it
silly.
anymore?
I don't know. I haven't seen silly
Let's ask
string.
Google.
Where's Google? Where's the silly string in the world?
The silly string still
ask
exists.
your hashtag friend.
I did see on someone's like a ring camera when they put the bowl out of candy. A bunch of kids came up and like took a bunch of candy. So now they get caught that they stole all the candy from bowls and then run away. Like, gotcha.
That should happen if it's not Halloween. Like if someone comes up to the door and they like try to rob you or something, and then they notice they're like, "Ooh, candy!" and they just like shot you or something.
So it's with the baby corn in a warehouse.
Baby corn in a warehouse? What?
There's a shortage of baby corn on Long Island.
Everywhere in the whole country.
Oh, is it the whole country?
I think so.
Isn't there a shortage of water as well?
There's a shortage of everything now.
I mean, there's a shortage of everything, but no one's talking about the baby corn shortage.
As long as there's an olive shortage, we're good.
I mean, that's news to me, but
Yeah.
It's news to everyone except Annie.
Yeah. I'm spreading the news.
Start spreading the news.
There's no baby corn in stores. If you see a can of it,
send it to Annie. P.O. Box.
Oh man, I feel like I'm delirious tonight. Whew.
Do you feel like you're in an altered dimension?
A little bit, yeah. Did we go into one?
Definitely. Yeah.
I don't know.
Love Cup says they think kids are more evolved now. They're too good for the silly string now. It's beneath them.
Where do you see? Oh, here it is. I was like, are you seeing comments I'm not seeing?
No, they're there.
Oh, I found that the quote from Endgame about time travel. If you go to the past, then the present becomes your past, and the past becomes your future.
Okay, wait. I understood the first half.
I was just gonna say that. Like, I understood the past becomes the present becomes your past when you decide to change the past. The other part, you go
and then
to
the past
future
becomes your
the
future.
past becomes your future. That's the only part that I'm actually confused about. It may take a day or two for me to get that processed, but like, I don't know. There's so much to learn, especially with this album that's available.
Yeah, so if you get the album, you might know how time travel works.
You might know how time travel works if you ever say to yourself, "Hey, you know what? I feel like I could go to the past. I could invent this machine and change the past. This album explains it. So
There you go. What is a medical cornhole? Is that like the game cornhole, or is there a hole filled with corn?
I feel like you
A-
shouldn't Google that.
mm,
That's something.
it would probably give you the wrong answer
Yeah, don't
if you
Google
Googled that.
it. Let's not do that.
James says it's shaped like various patterns.
Oh, okay. I'm still
know.
gonna say don't Google.
I'm not gonna Google it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let James. You tell us what it is.
yeah, yeah. Don't do that. That might be a bad one. That's a bad Google.
Is that what you call a boogle? A bad Google?
Oh, but do you have any music videos coming? You do have a video coming out, right? This week?
So Rush Through Time, which is the first single that's out now, that has a lyric video to it.
Cool.
The next song that releases this Friday is an audio stream. So it technically is a video that's going to be on YouTube. But it is not a lyric video or music video. It's just going to stream the song itself, and that's kind of to draw more attention towards the YouTube channel for those that haven't really subscribed to it yet. So we're hoping to get a bit of a boost on that. The next one after that, which is the next one off of the album, would be Standardized. And that releases December 8th. There will be a lyric video for that one. And then after that, I'm actually going to put up a fourth single, believe it or not, because we did so well with this first single. There's going to be a fourth single early January, and it's going to be a surprise music video. So,
Very
we're
cool.
looking really good on this so far.
Awesome.
On video stuffs.
And do we have the YouTube link?
Yes, I believe I sent it to Annie.
Oh no.
So it is not. It's actually Devoted Fusion Band.
Wait, but I went to that and but I went to your website and it takes you to the link tree.
Let me see this.
Wait, the internet. That's weird.
It
did it before. Sure. I guess it just Yeah.
I'm gonna actually do it.
That's
no,
weird. I just tried it again and now it says it's not real, but
I was gonna say devotedfusion.com is not the the thing, but
not real.
devotedfusionband.weebly.com. So I'll do it here. But
okay.
Yeah, it's very weird because sometimes they like to most bands like to have their own website, but I use this instead. Weebly, WEEBLY, excuse me. It's actually a really good free site where you can just make your own free website, and they have a whole bunch of tools. You can link your Facebook, your whole things. That link tree works. Okay, that one is that one is much better, and that actually is. It's better that you put that link tree up there because that gives you the not only our website, it gives you our website, it gives you our merch section, it gives you where you can access Rush Through Time, which is the newest single that's out now, and it gives you access to pre-order our newest album, Hill Valley 88, which releases in January, mid-January.
Cool.
So, all that fun stuff.
Awesome. All that fun stuff.
So I was gonna ask you guys because I don't know if I think you guys mentioned something about the trick or treating or whatnot. What did you guys dress up as, if anything?
Did you dress up, Annie?
No.
Did Bruce dress up?
Bruce was Batman.
I'm Batman.
Bruce Wayne was Batman.
Did he wear a cape?
I have an ongoing Batwoman costume if I needed, because it's just I have red hair and can just put a Batman mask on. But yeah, we didn't do anything.
Okay.
to
Okay.
get out
Yeah.
in public to do
Yeah.
anything.
Did you sit outside and hand out any candy, or you?
No.
No. You hid.
Yeah.
You were afraid of the children.
I was afraid of the children. Actually, you know what? Even driving around a little bit during the day, there was no kids out. I saw like one group of kids, and that was it.
Yeah. Our neighborhood had a
was very
maybe
quiet.
like a few kids coming by and whatnot. So
Yeah,
wasn't-
definitely.
wasn't
The
too
past
bad.
few years, like even before the pandemic started, the past few years have been quiet around here. I feel like most people are starting to take the kids to actual events. Like they do a lot of trunk or treat things where they like set up at the schools, and like all the parents will have, candy in the trunk, and they pop open and the kids go walking around, or like they'll go to the malls, or an actual thing. Because I mean, think about like the whole idea of it. You're sending your kids to go up to strangers' houses and take candy from strangers. Like it's the exact thing you teach them all year long not to do. Don't talk to strangers. Don't take candy from strangers.
Someone said that the other day.
Are they hired to do that?
Aren't they what?
Oh, what? Tired?
No, I was just like, are they being hired to do that?
Okay.
Yeah. The someone lady said the other day about they didn't like the whole trunk thing, because then you're teaching your kids to go up to cars when people say we have candy in our cars.
Right.
So now you can't even do that.
No, terrible.
But I guess in that case, when it's like a school event and it's everyone's cars, but still, it's like,
Right.
well, if
or
my
set up
kids,
some tables.
yeah, or
You
if
know.
my kid's 2 years old and we say go to this car and ask for candy, they don't.
True. Yeah, you get it in their heads.
Yeah.
They should put out tables with little, the trick or treat baskets, little pumpkins and stuff. You walk around like you're at a craft fair.
Yeah.
I did see a few garage sales, which I think is a great idea to do during Halloween, because there's people actually walking around outside.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, well, I have candy and all my stuff I'm trying to sell.
Right. And I mean, years ago, then you would have been afraid it would have been egged and shaving cream done all your stuff you're trying to sell, but not now.
I don't think. I've probably done shaving cream things a few times when I was younger, but not a lot though.
Really?
They usually didn't like you. Was that
not a Staten Island thing?
It was a Staten Island thing, but the stores and stuff really cracked down on not letting kids buy.
Oh yeah, but all our parents would go buy it for us.
But yeah, exactly.
And we'd burn off the end with a lighter so it shooted farther,
Yeah.
and we'd stand across the street from each other and crazy how
we'd always try, and then
fights.
they wouldn't shoot very far. But I think silly string was probably a bigger thing because it was easier to get,
and it's easier to get off too. And I mean, honestly, like both of those, like none of our parents ever cared about that because all you have to do is wash it off.
Yeah.
Like you take out the hose the day after and you spray the street down.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do? Oh, shaving cream.
Right,
you know what's funny is that
the environment.
The people at least in Long Island, they've been setting off fireworks, every single time it's around my neighborhood and whatnot on completely random days. But the one time that they go outside or whatnot, or most people would go outside, it doesn't happen on Halloween. This doesn't happen. But any other day, like, it's not
today.
4th of July.
Crazy.
It's not 4th of July. It's May, and they're setting off fireworks. Like,
yeah, why not? Oh, it was dead in my area.
Pun not intended.
Really?
Pun definitely intended there.
Oh, pun not intended. Okay, fair enough.
So, did you dress up for Halloween?
I did. I didn't go trick or treating, but I was at a friend's party. No. No, I actually believe it or not practice with my band on Halloween. So, but no, I was at a I was at a friend's Halloween party on Saturday. I dressed up as Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory.
Nice.
Nice. That's fun.
And
I did.
I think the day before, my workplace had a I think you could like go in and dress up if you wanted to. There was like a whole group of like 7 of us that did like the cast of Grease, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
So I had the nice leather jacket here and a white T-shirt. That's all I needed.
There you go. Simple, comfortable.
Yeah, both outfits were simple and comfortable, so they worked out in my favor.
I got ideas. I saw today. Someone was a CVS receipt, and I think that's great. But they were just like one big receipt, and I just like want to collect all of my receipts, and I just want to like, oh, maybe I could be a CVS mummy and just wrap myself.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah,
I could just wrap myself in CVS receipts.
Mm-hmm.
But what if they see it as a different receipt?
What?
What if they see it as a different receipt? Like, what if you just took the receipts? You know how it says CVS on the top. What if you just like rip that off and you're automatically the receipt mummy?
The receipt mummy, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you know how CVS notoriously has like 10-foot long CVS receipts.
Yeah, cause especially with the gift cards, they're just ridiculous.
You walk out with like a and I like purposely make it like obnoxious when I leave. I'll just drag it across the store leaving.
Oh, I always make a scarf as I walk out the store, and I flip it around my neck. And I'm like,
here's my like the ribbon dancing like that with your CVS receipt.
Yeah. Thanks for the free scarf.
That's like a celebration that you just had a good shopping spree at CVS.
It's not, because then you didn't use your coupons.
Oh. But who
They're like,
coupons?
Now you get the $5 off after I just spent this. So now I start doing 2 transactions just when I go there. I'm like, I need 2 because you're going to give me $5 off and then I'm not going to come back in time to spend it.
I get screwed with coupons. I don't trust them anymore.
Mel and I tried to be extreme couponers once. We failed.
The last time I remember using a coupon, I there's probably times after it, but I had a Subway coupon for like a free sub and whatnot, and this guy that was working there, didn't speak English, not an issue, but he looks at the coupon and he's like, yeah, we can't accept this. I was like, but it's a free sub, there's nothing there's nothing complex about it. I get a free sub and whatnot. No, can't accept it. But it is what it is. I just don't trust him anymore. Because I feel like every time I use a coupon, it's just going to be the same effect.
No.
It's a traumatic coupon experience.
Didn't we do a Boston Market coupon once?
We did. We were like 2 little old ladies.
Yeah, we went and got our 2. It was like a buy one, get one free meal.
I got a tufa. You want to get dinner?
At the Boston Market? I want all sides. My other question was for like on Halloween. I've flown on Halloween before, and I always wanted to go dressed up as a TSA agent. And I wonder what they would do. I don't think they would allow me on.
Well, they would either not notice and you'd get it right on the plane, which would be really, really bad security, or they wouldn't let you fly and they'd be like, you have to change.
You can't wear that.
It depends how good your costume is.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They might give you a medal for the best costume.
Right.
Mm.
Or be like a sexy TSA agent instead of like the sexy cop uniforms, but it's for TSA, and people be like,
see, that's the other thing too. Isn't it like illegal to impersonate a cop? But yet on Halloween they sell cop uniforms.
Yeah, that's very weird.
But
Except
maybe they
that
have to
day.
not look legit. Like maybe they have to look off.
I mean,
But-
people
but
make
then-
some
but
pretty
then
amazing
that's-
costumes, though.
That's very weird though, because if the cops are out, how are you gonna know if the cop is a legitimate cop or
Right.
a person trick or treating?
Exactly. That's why you're not supposed to
So
impersonate
many
a cop.
cops out on a Halloween night. Imagine if it was a Saturday or Friday instead of a Sunday for Halloween. How would we know?
It's the same thing with kids going up to people's houses in trunks asking for candy.
Same thing.
It's the same.
Hey kids, you want some candy? I got it in my car.
I got some candy in my
Go to
car.
the trunk.
Go to the trunk.
Yeah, go to
It's
the
all the way in the back. Yeah, just look in there.
Come to my van. I have candy.
Terrible, terrible ideas. Well, now we
Right?
know why the streets are empty on Halloween because people our age went, "What? I'm not letting no."
Well, then also, like, do you think also other people are just lazier and don't want to get up and go to their doorbell anymore, or like they're just not home, or just like who rings the doorbell anymore? You know, like I mean, I ring your doorbell because it never works, or I just call you. Yeah.
I can't
Yeah, I
even
still
count the
ring
number of
doorbells.
new doorbells that we've bought in the
You have
like,
so many doorbells.
always. They never work. Ever.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna get one of those old fashioned like door knockers.
yeah, you should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
the
some
ancient
fun
ones. Are the one
ones.
that, yeah.
I want one like
With
you know
the
that like you
balls?
pull a string and it makes some weird sound. I don't know, like some kind of creepy like Munsters or Addams Family type doorbell.
You just have a door thing that has like a truck horn as soon as you press it.
Awooga.
Yeah, someone's
that.
at the door.
Or the one I don't remember if it was Munsters or Addams Family, but like you pull the thing and it was someone screaming. It was
Yeah,
one of
that's a
those
great
two.
idea. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
it's like ah!
Yeah, that'll scare them away on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's year round, so
Yeah.
It's year round. That's the thing. It's annual.
I know. That's like whenever there's Halloween decor, I'm like, oh, I could decor for my yearly
Mhm.
stuff now.
Yeah, we got to go shopping this week.
Yeah.
Get all the
Oh,
clearance
yeah,
stuff.
half off everything Halloween.
Half off everything for us to wear year round.
Yes.
And all the on sale candy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh, chocolate and all, even like snacks too. Like I got
Oh,
the pretzels, like the pumpkin and like bat shaped pretzels and stuff like that.
I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
if I
pumpkin.
go
Everything's
to,
off the walls now.
Everything.
Yeah, if I go to like a friend's house or whatnot, I get the snacks last minute at Stop and Shop. Like I just procrastinate heavily on that, but literally anything else, I'm like early. I usually show up early to certain things. So I'm like the only one here. I'm like, yeah. Is
I've
this
got
where the party is?
I brought snacks.
Got the snacks.
We're reaching the hour point here, so we want you to, replug what you got going on about your new single where everyone can find it.
Of course. So Rush Through Time is our newest single out now. Devoted Fusion is a progressive metal hard rock band. So if you are interested in bands like Tool, bands like Dream Theater, Metallica, Mastodon, anything like that, I think this is a really good pick for you. And of course, like I said, Rush Through Time is out now. This album, Hill Valley 88, is available for pre-order on iTunes and Bandcamp. The single, which is Rush Through Time, is available on mostly everything: Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, YouTube. There's a YouTube lyric video up there right now, and most other places, even Pandora. The album itself is going to release on January 15th, 2022. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We are a 3-piece band as well. I should have mentioned that. But
Awesome. Cool. And
So, yeah.
Mel, you got a question?
I always have a question. All right.
I have one question.
I have one question.
Just
that I
one
always
question.
have.
Mel's
It's an important
question.
one. Oh, we need to make like some musical sound effect for that.
Oh, I wonder if
It's
you could do
time for
that on
Mel's
here.
question. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'll have to see if I could do that.
Sound effects
All
in
right.
there? Am I waiting?
No, don't wait
No.
for no.
Don't
You
wait
could
for a
go.
sound effect?
That'll
Okay.
be for next time.
All right. So, Sean, what is your best advice to everyone listening? How to
Stay
stay
positive no matter what.
sane and positive. You read my mind.
Staying positive. No matter what, there's going to be a sign that you can succeed, no matter what it is. Anytime there's any bit of downfall, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go down any further. Just find your sense of purpose and do whatever you can to stay positive. Always sending out good vibes, no matter what.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Good vibes to everyone.
So don't worry about the baby corn shortage. It'll come back.
Worry about the corn.
Don't worry about the corn.
Don't let the damn trick-or-treaters fool you.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming on here with us.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun today.
Yes. All right, everyone, make sure you check out Devoted Fusion. Go to their websites, do all the likes and subscribes, all that fun stuff, and then you can find us on all those links below and do all that fun stuff as well. And we'll see you next time. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Take care.